Hello and welcome. For Realistic Scenarios, I'm Andrew Hupert. This is Introduction to 3-Point Presentations. The takeaway. It's up to you to determine what your audience remembers about your presentation. Decision makers don't have time, they don't have energy, and they don't have a desire to sift through long, complicated presentations looking for the main point. Structure your presentation around a specific call to action. Give me the money, give me the job, click here, do it this way. Your call to action is simply what you want to happen next. Table of contents. In this talk, we're going to be looking at elements to a good presentation, the takeaway, the bridge, and the call to action, impact versus chronology, deliver the package by controlling the conversation. Let's look at each of those in a little more detail. The elements to a professional presentation are the takeaway, the bridge, and the call to action. Point one is the takeaway. It's the first thing you say, the first thing they hear, or the first thing they see, and it should be the one thing you want them to remember. If they're only going to remember one thing, and most of the time they only remember one thing, this is what that thing is. Finish with a strong CTA, a strong call to action. This is how you end the conversation. And it's also what you want to happen next. Point two is the bridge. This connects your takeaway to that call to action. This is all your background, your context, your explanation, your support, your facts. This goes in the middle so that if they want to reference your sources, this is where it happens. The main priority for a business presentation is impact. So you're going to structure for maximum impact. That means building your presentation around what you want to happen next. Plan on getting interrupted. The more successful your presentation, the more likely it is that some important guy is going to say, hey, wait a minute, what about this, this, and this? So when you build when you're putting together your presentation, when you're going through the critical analysis and the thought process, you're going to be going in a simple chronology of what happens first, what happens second, what happens last. But when you build the presentation, it's different. The first and last things you say should be action-oriented. If they want information from you, they'll ask or they'll go back and look it up. But your audience wants to decide something and you want them to decide something, even if it's just to listen to you another time in another presentation. So build for that impact. Build for the impact of the decision they're going to make. You're always controlling for the next conversation. So a presentation is like a package, and you want them to open the package and be so happy about what they see inside that they are going for more right away. They're either going for the yes, they're going for the investment, they're going for giving you the job, or they're going on for more information. So a good presentation prepares for that yes. Now, in the next presentation, we'll go into more details and some specific examples about what a good CTA looks like. Each team is going to designate a dedicated communicator to make sure that your CTAs are impactful and logical. So click below for more information. You see what I did here in points 2 and 3? I'm getting you oriented to think about the next conversation. I'm preparing you to take the next step, and that's what a good CTA does. Final word, it's your responsibility to craft a message that's going to have the impact you need. Everything leads to your CTA, to the action you want to happen. Whether it's something big like giving me the investment or giving me the job, whether it's clicking here to sign up and becoming a lifelong member, or whether it's just following this method and doing it this way. The call to action should be clear from the very beginning. Thanks very much. I'll talk to you again soon.